Press the direction on a controller or keyboard to select a character. One device may control multiple characters. Select at least 2 characters. Alright, so this is the Yawhg, as suggested by Amber Spirit. Oh, is that a reference to Life is Strange?
Amber's Spirit or Amber Spirit?
Amber Spirit.
Oh.
Validated. Alright, so who do you want to play as? Let's play as this
Top
one.
and right. Yeah, those 2.
Wait. What?
Yeah, you select at least 2.
Yeah, but what if I have to control 2 people?
But you have to select at least 2.
Where am I going? What? What's going on?
What?
Bet on fight. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 3 wealth. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. "Excuse me, miss. I need a sparring partner," he says. "Are you down for a fight or 2?
Totally. Let's do this!
He screams. He takes a swing at your head. You get punched square in the face. The next thing you know, you're in the arena's infirmary. It appears the punch gave you headache and nerve whatever.
Never end us.
Symptoms include having a mild headache forever.
Headache never end us.
You lose 1 mind.
So you just control each for a turn, I guess.
Meditate. You spend the week in a deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. "Please, sir," the frog begs. "I am not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way into kissing me, you could break the curse and return me to normal." Kiss the frog.
Totally.
You bend down and kiss the frog. You feel a curious stirring, like a curse trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done. The frog thanks you for your efforts and hops off sadly. You wake up the next morning with a bad case of lip warts. You lose 1 charm.
They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago.
Alchemy Tower?
Yeah. Clean lab.
You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death!" the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. Praise.
Good job!
"That's amazing," you say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You gain 1 charm. Palace. Attend ball.
Yes. Oh, we lost our charm, though.
Whatever.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse.
Yay!
Yes.
Despite our warts, we're fine.
One day, you hear somebody shouting something in the hallway. "There's a bomb in the palace!" they scream. There's a mass panic as people try desperately to escape the palace's walls. Located, disarm the bomb. You run deeper into the castle, trying to figure out where the explosives are hidden. We're gonna die. You manage to find them in the wine cellar, disguised as barrels of wine. The bomb appears to be on a detonator that is controlled by a powerful magic. You realize immediately you won't be able to figure it out and get out of the building as quickly as you can. You're almost out when the bomb goes off. It is a huge explosion that knocks you through a wall. You lose 1 physique. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still.
We have enough wealth. You spend the entire week getting wasted.
Oh.
Alright, I didn't expect it would be that intense.
So you gain 1 physique
Yeah.
from
That's
getting
how
wasted.
it works. Yeah. You know, a lot of fights.
Wow.
One day, a bard pulls out his lute in the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Challenge him
to a lute duel.
You borrow the bar owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You only just start playing the lute, and you realize that you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays you in the motions for you to lay down your lute. You can tell there's a couple people snickering at you now. Embarrassing! You lose 1 charm. Okay, this guy needs to...
Let's go to the...
forest. Chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One night through the trees, you spot a group of cloaked figures all standing in a circle.
Uh-oh. They are chanting in unison. Almighty Lord of the Night, Master of Beasts, Bringer of Pain and Derision. You accidentally step on a twig, producing a loud cracking noise. They immediately stop chanting and look over in your direction.
Run for it.
Yes. As you're running through the forest, you trip on a twig and fly face first into a tree. You lose 1 physique.
Wow.
You wake up covered in leaves. It appears that they never found you. You have a terrible headache, though. You lose 1 mind. And then, the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Oh, maybe,
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Well, I was gonna say that they can't both be in the same place at the same time. We could have gone to the hospital with...
We can go anywhere. What do you want?
Let's go to the...
We can be at the same place at the same time.
Oh, they can?
Yeah, look.
No.
He's there.
Oh, why does it blank out the palace then? Is it because we broke it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's broken.
Got it. We broke the palace.
Where do you want to go?
Let's just go to the gardens. Landscape. Spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Sell the ring. You manage to sell the ring for a respectable sum. You gain 2 wealth.
Oh, that's not gonna... Okay.
You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. How is that rude?
I'm dying,
Get him water. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swigs it around, and then proceeds to spit it at you.
Rude.
That is rude. The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic.
Oh, maybe he was doing us a favor.
Maybe.
He was like, no, I need to transfer my magic to you.
I have so much magic flowing through my veins. I must dispel it at you.
Maybe he knew he was dying and he was like, I need to, bless my magic onto someone who's kind.
Maybe he is a wizard and he was like, I'm dying, but I can't let all this magic go to waste. But people will get suspicious if I, obviously give him powers. So I'll just pretend I'm crazy and spit water at this guy. He'll get the powers. And
that was a fleshed out version of what I said. And I was like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
Cool. You lose 3 mind, though. So. Blah, 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 blah. Drink. Bartend.
Yes.
You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. Well, her life is going great.
I know.
And his life is just going down the gutter.
Yeah.
Enter. You sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play a decent game of darts and end up coming in 3rd place. You win 1 wealth. Her life is just going great.
Yeah, this guy needs to catch a few lucky breaks, I think.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped, sores all over your body. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
One day, the sores begin to glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magic power grow even stronger while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic. What?
And lose 3 mind? Oh no.
In no time, the swords are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes upon you, asking you if you're alright. With only one glance, you set him aflame. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby.
Oh my
A
god!
river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. Your sores have faded and you feel like the disease symptoms have passed.
Oh my god. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost.
Oh, he's gone now. Oh, wait.
No, he's not.
Okay. Oh, wait. I already did this. Sorry. Oh, one day a beggar comes up to you and asks for any spare change.
Yes.
Give him. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. You gain 1 finesse. You gain 1 mind. You gain 1 charm. Her life is just going great. You gain 1 magic.
Let's go to the slums.
Fight
crime.
Well,
we don't really have the stats.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. You can either steal from these people
Well,
or beat
no,
them up.
I agree. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, a woman in a beautiful but tattered dress comes up to you with her hands outstretched. She looks extremely familiar, but you can't quite figure out who she reminds you of. You toss her a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. She thanks you weakly and walks away. The next night, you recognize her on the street. You spot her eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. She sees you and smiles. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it, are we, past saving?
What?
Wow. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon a small amount of supplies. You struggle a lot to keep up with the demand, but can barely summon the amount of lumber and food required. This helps a little in the rebuilding effort.
Oh, we should have done the conjurer the first time. Because this guy has a lot of magic.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, damn it. Shit.
Maybe the
Builder.
You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You can barely make it through each day of work. You try your best, but it's not doing much for the town. This helps a little bit towards the rebuilding effort. And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our home to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame.
So I think if we had put him in conjurer and her in something else, it would have been better.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't understand what the point of the game was.
No, I had no idea. Your previous experience with exposure to magic have affected you horribly in the post-Yawhg wasteland. You first notice this when you begin growing scales all over your body. Soon enough, you've sprouted a tail, a third eye, a crown of horns, and have shed all of your hair. Fear of being hunted forces you to live in the sewers of the city, living on a diet of rats and miscellaneous filth. You never see the sun again.
Wow.
Awesome! Despite everyone having given up, you decide to keep cleaning up the town by yourself. Bit by bit, you pile up the rubble on a rickety cart. You travel out of the city, dumping the rubble outside the wall. After a few years, you actually manage to get grass growing on a whole city block. Quickly, it gets inhabited by other survivors, and within days, the grass is all withered and brown. Fed up, you leave the city and wander into the forest, unsure of what awaits. This looks like it would have great replayability.
Yeah. Nice music.
Especially because it goes so fast.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's all those other characters. You could control 4 characters at the same time.
Oh.
That's why you choose more than one character.